Hello, welcome to a Far Cry 6 video walkthrough. I restarted this in Game Plus just so that I could show you this quest because I realized I never videotaped it, and it is one of the more useful quests that you might not want to do right away. I am over here at the very beginning of the game in your starting location here on Isla Santorio. And what we're going to do is go ahead and unlock, over the course of time, unlock the amigo Oluso. I believe that Oluso is the most useful of all the amigos. You can make your own choice. Part of the initial purchase of this game long time ago, I got Champagne. Champagne is extremely aggressive, a great person to fight in big battles with you. There's only one problem. She's not very good when it comes to any kind of stealth. She'll get sort of carried away and blow your stealth. Oluso finds a really nice mix between that, but you have to go ahead and get Oluso by taking care of the 3 Triada relics that you find outside in the main game and bring them back to the Oluwa Cave. Of course, you have to start this by going into the Oluwa Cave to begin with. And so that's what we're going to do here. Later on, we'll go ahead and I will show you through the next parts of this and just where to find each of the 3 pieces of the relic. And then finally, step number 5 is to bring it back. So step number 1 is to, hi there, guy. Step number 1 is to get to the cave, and the cave is actually pretty hard to find because it's hidden in this little water gully runoff area that is no direct route into unless you know where you're looking. And so where we want to start is way down here at the south, just north of Buena Vista Beach. And you can see you have a main road and another main trail leading up this way. So that's where you want to start, is at the intersection of these two. Unfortunately, it's a very popular area right now, and so I'm trying to figure out how to get through this without doing too much fighting. I've been sitting here prepping for this and just knocking off as many people as I can, and they keep coming back, the soldiers. But so what we're going to do, number 1 step, is to go get in this cave and start the quest. So let's find that cave. And you can see here, yeah, I've been doing some work, burned some things up, some nice cars. I think we're pretty clear right now, so we can head through this way. So this is the main road that we looked at, and this is the little side trail that comes off of it. So we're going to follow this trail up and over. Again, you notice it's not on any of the actual main pathways. Like I said, it's a very popular trail. What's happening, Champagne? Yeah, you got him. Oh, you got the dog. Thanks. Come on. So following through on this trail, you can see that we've got some clues as to we're heading in a good pathways, but not exactly what we want to do. So right over this way, hold on, we'll keep it following this for a bit. I actually think we've gone too far. Oh, no, we haven't. So you have the horse corral that lets you know you're going in the right direction. And right next to the horse corral, you'll notice there is an indication of climb. That's where you want to go. So following that trail through, we're going to make this climb up for a ways. Are we there yet? Yeah, I think we are actually. Nope, more climbing. Now we've got some other indicators. You notice the white arrows are telling you where to go. So let's follow the white arrows across this log bridge. We've got one of her disciples hanging out down here. We'll just ignore him because he doesn't do anything for us. And then follow this trail through. And we're not all the way down yet. And this is the cave. You can see some indications of what's going on the Triada. Theoretically, you can jump down here, but I've never been too successful trying to get a parachute open. There's another indicator up there. So let's down into this cave and let's see if we can start this quest. And we've come upon the area. Let's go ahead and do some scavenging. Read our notes. Another box. I think that's all we can scavenge while we're here. And finally, we have our treasure quest. The Triada. We got to find the 3 relics that are going to be on the main island. And so I will play this game a while longer and then continue this video once we've gotten over to the main island and locate where each of the 3 treasures are that we have to bring back. Going out of this, I was always going to find you how to get out of places like this once you're stuck in them. It's pretty easy. We're back out into the light. So step 2 is to get the first of the relics. And we have finally gotten to the Libertad Island, and which is where we're going to jump into the mainland. And as you can see, I haven't done much of anything except for get over here. Makes this look a little bit easier to see what we're doing. So what we want to do is finish. There we go. A little bit higher. Cool. So we went into the cave and it sent us on 3 treasure hunts. Treasure hunt 1, if you want to look at it this way. Treasure hunt 2 for this relic. And then way over here is treasure hunt 3. And then we'll have to return back to where we started and take the relics back to our main and starting island. And so you can do this anytime you want to, anywhere through here. I am just going to do it here very early. Like I said, I've not done anything yet, and we're going to start with this one down here to the right, and we'll continue the video when I get near it. So let's get to this first treasure hunt and get the Mimo Abosi's Triada relic, or whatever it happens to be called, and it's down this hill. Again, where I came from is way over this way. Here in La Joya. I actually stopped by this little checkpoint here just to have a place to chill once I'm done. And we're heading down.
Whoever's just ripping up Yara like this.
Not sure if we've been here, if there's anybody with us. We have champagne to chase things down. Looks like there might be some. Playing this game all over again, we're going to need a bunch of gasoline to get everything in shape for the rest of our campaigns, but all of them I'm going to scavenge while I'm here. Obviously, ammo isn't really scavenging. Keep in mind, see this the guy flopping, what's going to play out later once we get down into here. And here is how we start this part of the treasure hunt.
Mimo bossy. All right. Let's see what you're all about then.
Yeah, don't step on the hot spots. Whoa.
Carajo. This shit's a workplace hazard. How do I turn that generator off?
So now it tells us to turn it off. We can head back up. More gasoline. There we go. Unplug it. Metal's also something that we're going to need to set up all our bases. Alright, let's head back down. Much nicer.
Whoa! Shit! Binga. Locked. I wonder if someone left the key around here.
So yes, we need the key. Get back. And there's the key.
Do you open something important? A ver.
Yeah, turn the poison or turn the vents on so the poison's not around.
Damn it.
Hey, there we go. Arrows pointing this way. Use our grapple. And we're down. Looks like we found a good place. Pick up some loot. And
Mimo Bossi. Oluwa of wind, trickery, and luck. Could always use more of that. Shit, there's more of these. I should
so
tuck them up.
we've got our relic. Let's get out of here. And we're out of here. So now we need to go on to the next relic. So it is time to get the second relic, which is basically the third part of this whole endeavor. And we are over here in Cruz del Salvador. And it's this treasure hunt to get Oku's Triada relic. It should be marked on your map. Just head to it. One thing about this is that you can only open or enter into this building at nighttime. So I've been hanging around in here and clearing out some of the Simple things to do around here, just waiting for night to fall. There is no way to fast forward time. You just simply have to wait it out. You can travel around using your fast travel, which slowly leads time away from you. Question always is, how do you know what time it is? Well, go into your system menu in photo mode, head across to the light, and you see there it is 7 o'clock, which I do believe means that night just started because rain began to fall and lightning began to flash. So let's go ahead and see if it is indeed 7 o'clock for the witching hour. Put away our gun. We do not need it for this endeavor. And sure enough, it's open.
Okay.
So 7 o'clock is the time to get in here. We come into this little building. We got to figure out how to find it. First thing we want to do is smash all these mirrors. So much fun. And this last mirror we smash is a button. Opens up another door.
Okay. What's really going on
Next thing we have to do is figure out how to get the key out of here. Never real sure exactly how this happens. We don't want to do that. There should be a note. Where's the note? Tells us what to do. Here's the note. Water flows like electricity from the center of Yara, then to the west, and finally the east. So we want to center, west, and east. There's the center. Turn that off by pushing this middle button.
Well, shit. That
Didn't
work.
work. Let's try that again. Center. West. East. Not that tough.
Better go see what that was.
Go see what that was. Ah, upstairs. Get to smash some more mirrors. Okay.
Wonder what's down that way.
Might as well take the parts as long as they're in front of us. Piano. We're going to play a song on the piano. And we didn't actually have to do anything. It played all by itself.
What's going on in this place?
And we have a key. Let's take the key back down to the door. Heading downstairs.
Why do I always find myself in these random places?
Head through this door.
Rats! Come on, man.
Another door.
Hola,
Don't worry
hombres.
about these guys. It's not going to hurt you. What we want to do is push this button.
That would be some answers down there.
There it is. Way up. And a way down. another way down. Where you want to get to is over there. The water. Actually up there, arrows are all pointing in that direction and up. You stand in just the right place. And there we go. Bring our way across.
Whoa, a shrine.
And we've picked up number 2.
Use some of that right about now. Only one more idol to find.
Nothing else to pick up here, I believe. Oh, over there it is. So, head back down again. Go ahead and we can just head out this way. We have indeed finished this area. So on to the 3rd relic, which will be part 4. And this video will rejoin once we get to that location. So it's time for the 3rd relic, which is part 4 of this, I imagine. And again, it is a treasure hunt. It is Triadic relic. It is over here in Lasagna. And how I got here is I simply traveled from where I was before. You can sort of see the corridor I took. Cleaned up some of the checkpoints along the way, just so I could get here fairly cleanly and have some place to fall back on if I need to. So let's start this, and again, the same things are here indicating what we need to do. So let's start this.
Triada. Sounds promising. Might be an idol here.
Looks like we're going to be doing some climbing. Again, we look for the orange ledges and the plants, vines that grow, ways to get up. Looks like we've got a long way to go since we're just right over here on this little corner. Following this around seems to be the thing to do. We're going underground next. I think I remember this now.
Okay, Ida. Time to prove myself. Better time this right.
Whoops. Got ourselves on fire here somehow. Not real sure how we got on fire. Who did it get on fire?
Better time this right.
I don't think that was quite the way we were supposed to go, but we got here after all. Be careful along the way. So we got to time our drops on the zip lines. Yeah, we're not there yet. Let's use our grapple. Getting the right angle and the right height will certainly help. Let's see, before we go through there, let's add another grapple hook. Are we close enough? Yep. There we go, up a little more.
Better time this right.
Let's get up there first, then we'll find it. Okay, another grapple hook. Where'd it go? There it is. Quick drop there. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, follow the little arrows. We threw this yet? I don't think so. Really? Go. Sort of a run and jump up the thing. Let's see where we're going from here. There we go. I do believe we made it through. Pick up our idol. I do believe that's the way out. Make sure there's nothing else around here that we want. Sure enough, that was pretty easy coming out. I'm assuming our parachute's the easy way to get down there, or we can wander our way around, or my favorite way of getting out of here, which is, if you will now look and see in the journal, Triada's blessings, return the relics to their rightful home. And that is back to our original island. So once we get there, we will head back down to, as we talked about before, this area right here, because we'll head into there. Check out the very beginning of this if you want to find out where we're at to get to it, but that's where we're heading. But first we're going to fast travel back to here. We'll resume this video once I get back near the cave. So it's time to head back into the cave. We've managed to fast travel to Clara's camp, head across this way, and we're back where we started before. And we will wander our way into the cave. And again, a pretty busy place. Alright, then waste our good bullets. We'll use our not quite so good bullets. Lookout point up there, not where we're going. Hi, people.
That cat belong to you?
And again, come back to where our horses are corralled, and we can see the arms for climbing. We're far enough away now from soldiers so we can holster our weapon. Climb up the stone ledges, head across the wooden bridge, log bridge, past our observer, and then we will make our way back to the cave where we were before. And that's where we want to go. Recommendation is go ahead and pull up your shotgun.
That's it. Let's put you back where you belong. What's happening? Coño! It's real. All of it.
And in here is our pet.
Gracias, Oluwas. Wasn't there something about a guardian? You're Oluso, huh? Good kitty. How did you do that?
And a few shots with the shotgun or whatever else you want to use for weapon.
I'm sorry.
Revive.
You attacked me first, remember? We good now.
And now we've got
You know, I'm really not a cat person, but I think I'm a ghost cat person.
Oluso.
Juan, found a new Supremo.
Danny, nobody just finds a Juan Cortez Supremo. What does it look like?
Wooden rifle with runes, and the backpack has an animal skull.
That's not mine. Someone is ripping me off. You find them, Danny, you tell them to lawyer up and buy some fucking body armor.
Good luck suing gods.
So we also get a Supremo weapon, but I already have that. But mainly, we come down to my amigos. We have Oluso. Check out the details. And what you want to do is work on strengthening them up so you can get the increased stealth. Here, it's fun to watch them flee, by the way, running away from the battle. And then smoke that you can hide in as well. So, nice companion, great to do our stealth attacks with, but also strong enough to help you out in some of the bigger battles. If you're in a major firefight, I go with Champagne. Oops, didn't mean to dismiss her, him, them. We'll get them back later. So thanks for watching. Hope you like this video, and you too can get your stealthy amigo. Power them out of the cave. Hey, come back. There you go. Not yet. Pretty soon. Thanks for watching.